Hi guys, I thought I would show you this book, Gods and Myths of Ancient Greece, the Archaeology and Mythology of Ancient Peoples by Mary Barnett. Now this book I had since '96, but this is actually one that I rebought because the one that I had when I was a kid that my nana bought me way before she died, was a white sleeved edition. And so this one, it took me ages to track it down, but luckily I managed to track it down on eBay. And but this is the exact same one that I had from '96, and I've loved Greek mythology in ancient Greece since '96, and I'm so happy I was able to rebuy it, because obviously when I was a kid, I lost the original that I had through moving and things. So yeah, I was able to buy it again from eBay, so I'm so happy that I have it again. So I'm just going to take you through video. It is from '96. And then over the years, I got more interested in ancient Greece, and obviously in the Greek deities. Over the years, I watched a documentary of it was about the Mayans and Apollo, about the oracle at Delphi and his oracles, and then over a few more years, I watched Jason and the Argonauts, on TV, and then I saw Clash of Titans, the original, and that's when I fell in love with Pegasus. These are actually the mountains of Dionysus. And then, then I saw Clash of Titans, the remake, and Wrath of Titans. But this is the book that I had back in '96 when I was a kid, way before Titanic. A year before. So I was 8 years old when the interest started with Titanic. But yeah, this is the book that I had when I was a kid back in '96 that my nana bought me when she was alive. And this is what I rebought from eBay. Due to the one that I had when I was a kid, I lost through moving, but I managed to buy another copy of it. So it's good to have stuff, from childhood, from when you were a kid, because it can reflect on how much you've learnt, over the years, and how much you've grown with, with your knowledge. It's always nice to have something, from your childhood, kind of where it all began, sort of thing. With Titanic, I have memories, from when I was a kid of Titanic and Aphrodite's rock there in Cyprus. I remember giving my big newspaper away, to Mr. Parkin, my head teacher at the time, and that was the only thing that I generally had in my Titanic book making of the film. Then as the years, went on, I was watching documentaries and collecting, memorabilia and doing, research and things. So I've always had a connection with it. And I do think there is past life stuff. I'll tell you something to change the subject completely. Something happened in my meditation when Pit the Pagan laughs. He finds it hilarious. And it literally scared the living crap out of me. I was doing a meditation, as I do past life regression meditation. And what happened was that I was meditating, and all of a sudden the stern came in, like when the ship broke in half, and it was like the only part of the stern was up. and I was like on the stern, and it literally scared the living crap out of me. It literally made me jump, and I literally jumped out of my meditation, like literally, and and I kind of like saw myself, kind of in the water. I was like, I didn't make this at all. I died. And, a lot of people seem to think, that they drowned and things, but cold water, you actually go into cardiac arrest between 15 to 30 minutes. 15 to 30 minutes or less. Due to cold water like that, it really affects your heart, and you're going into cardiac arrest. And and it scared the living crap out of me. I've never jumped so fast out of meditation in all my life as much as that. It literally scared the living crap out of me. And Pip the Pagan finds it hilarious. And I was like, it's not funny. But I've never jumped out of meditation so fast in all my life. I was like, when I saw myself in the water, I was like, I didn't make it. But yeah, that's what happened in my meditation. I didn't make it. I did. But yeah, that's what happened. But yeah. Yeah, it's just not funny. But yeah. Right, back on topic. Yeah, of the book. As you can see, it is kind of an old book. I mean, some of the text, may be out of date now, but I can still recommend it. It's still a pretty good book, and it even speaks about Jason the Argonauts in as well. And the reason why, I speak about Titanic on my channel, just in case, Titanic fans were wondering, she's speaking about Greece and Rome and Egypt on her channel, and Titanic as well, not doing separate. I'm doing it like this because I am a Greco-Roman Kemetic, so as you know, I am involved in 3 religions. Some may see it as a UPG, which is totally fine. I'm doing my own thing, basically. I'm doing, what I feel comfortable with. Send it, it's my path and no one else's, so I can basically do what I want. It's because of the Greek connection that Titanic has to why it's also been mentioned on my channel, for that reason only. That's why it's been mentioned, due to the Greek connection. So I keep connections within my channel, but that's why it's been mentioned. Just so you guys know, because I know that people who do YouTube videos, they kind of do it all separate. Titanic and this and this. But that's why it's been mentioned on my channel, because of the Greek connection it has, just for that reason only. But yeah, it's so nice to have things from childhood, And that's one of the, the theatres. It's theatres of when they used to hold theatres. You can meditate on that. I'm going to leave it on here for a moment. So if you guys wish to meditate upon the picture, you can do. And that's the index. And this is what the back of the book looks like. So guys, that's it. my childhood book. If you are interested in purchasing this book, you can buy it on Etsy store and also on eBay. I bought mine from eBay for like, I think it was like £12, £10 from eBay. It is hardback edition. I think they do sell a paperback as well. So guys, if you do like this video, please give it a like and thumbs up. If you'd like to hear from more of me in the future, please subscribe to my channel. And I hope you enjoy this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.